Ooh. Is that a bat or a crow? Is that a raven or a crow? Hopping on the lawn, so a grabbing on a bun. I reckon it's a raven, but it's gone, gone, gone. They say a raven's a little larger, crow's a little smaller. I don't have a ruler, all I do is holler. Is that a raven or a crow? Is that a raven or a crow? Well, I asked the guys beside me, but nobody seems to know. Raven, 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 or a crow, crow, crow. Well, she's collecting old suitcases, and I wonder what it means. Is she planning an escape or just a place to keep her dreams? She whistles by blackbird, something shiny in her hand. I have a bird's eye view, but I still don't understand. Is that a raven or a crow? Is that a raven or a crow? I call the radio talk show Raven, 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 or a crow, crow, crow. Well, she flies into a pine, or maybe it's an ash. This is my home and native land, and I'm ashamed to have to ask, is that a raven or a crow? Is that a raven or a crow? Bake 2 dozen in a pie, that's a feather in your cap. No jury in the world could condemn a cat for that. He's got a voice like mine, murder on his mind. You say nevermore, but let me ask you one more time, is that a raven or a crow? Is that a raven or a crow? I write a letter to the editor, I have a right to know. Raven, 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 or a crow, crow, crow. Well, I can teach a bird to sing, but I can mend a broken wing with just a prayer and some string, and a bird in the hand's worth more than anything I know. And a raven and a crow, it's pretty much the same, and a rose smells just as sweet by any other name. And if you were to fly away, it'd be a crying shame when there's so much left to know. So is it yes, 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 no, 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 raven, 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 or a crow, crow, crow? Well, yeah. So that's pretty scary, but there's things even scarier than that. Apparently there's AI, and that's not artificial insemination. It's this thing that's putting all us artists out of work. I mean, in theory, if we were working, we would be put out of work. Hey, I heard about AI. Am I worried? Well, you must be making fun of me. I know there's no demand for even one of me. They say I'm out of step with the high tech, but what do they expect? Catch some flack for being out of whack, man, cause they've moved on to Donkey Kong, and I'm still back playing Pac-Man, man. And then they're stinking out the joint with the PowerPoint. Well, I'm sticking to ink and papyrus. Think I better blink fast cause they want to scan my iris. Get the Facebook out of my space. It's giving me a virus, and you can stick the dark web, well, where the sun don't shine. I'm no rebel, I'm just an old school fool who's fine doing FaceTime all the time. And you can scrap the crap like Tap and Apple Pay. I pay with a stash of cash. I give my change to the buskers. Buck stops here. Here's my 2 bits worth. Leave every bit of Bitcoin to the chumps and hucksters, and chuck the whole fucking internet into the devil's dumpster. And you can act like I'm a dead man walking, but just don't scroll down while I'm talking. I stroll down memory lane and I bask in my own reflection, because I'm not so vain that I see the need to read the comment section. And if you want to complain, fine, call me on my landline.